Have you ever felt kind of stuck? Like you're walking down a path that your past just laid out for you? Well, what if I told you that you actually hold the blueprints to build a totally new one? In this explainer, we're going to dive into this really powerful idea that you can literally be the architect of your own mind, and because of that, your future.
Wow. This quote, it just gets right to the heart of everything we're talking about. It's like a declaration of independence from your old self, right? It's saying that the person you were, well, that person doesn't get to call the shots on who you are right now or who you're on your way to becoming. So the big question is, how is that even possible? Let's get into it.
Okay, section 1, the flexible mind. We're talking about your brain's true potential here. All right, this idea is the key that unlocks absolutely everything. See, for the longest time, people thought the adult brain was basically a finished product. Done. But now we know that's just not true. Our brains are constantly changing, adapting, and rewiring themselves based on what we think. So think of it less like a finished stone sculpture and more like a piece of clay, just waiting for you to shape it. So how does that whole molding process actually work? Well, it happens by creating something called thought paths. Okay, picture your brain as a big, open field of tall grass. The first time you think a new thought, you create a tiny, faint trail. But what happens if you walk down that same trail every single day? That's right, it becomes a well-worn path. It gets easier, faster, and pretty soon it's your go-to route. That's a thought path in a nutshell.
Which brings us to our next section, past versus present. And the subtitle here is really important, the choice you make every day. And this quote, it just illustrates the solution so perfectly. Your identity isn't some permanent stamp based on what you used to do. Nope. It's being forged right here, in the present moment, with every single new decision you make. It's a huge shift, right? From being just a passive product of your past to becoming an active creator of your present.
So let's break this daily decision down. On one side, you've got your old habits. They're defined by the past, and they usually run on doubt and fear. Those are the deep automatic thought paths we just talked about. But on the other side, you've got your new decisions. They define your present, and they run on belief and intentional action. And here's the most important part. You have to realize that every single day, you get to choose which one of these paths you're going to walk down.
Okay, let's move on to the Rewiring Toolkit, Practical Steps for Mental Change. So we get the theory, right? Our brains are flexible, our choices matter, great. But how do we actually do it? How do we start building those new paths? Well, it's time to open up the toolkit. And here it is. It's a really simple but incredibly powerful 3-step process. Step 1, replace doubt with belief. So when that old nagging thought of "I can't" pops into your head, you have to consciously, intentionally swap it out